thunder of jets in an open sky, a streak of gray, and a cheerful...
A loop, a whirl, and a vertical climb, and once again, you'll know it's time for the adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle and friends.
Starring that supersonic speedster, Rocket J. Squirrel, with his pal Bullwinkle the Moose, and a host of others.
Hurry, Bullwinkle! The show's about to start!
I'm coming as fast as I can.
Wave to the people!
Yay!
Now what are you doing?
Signing autographs. Let's see. John Smith.
But your name is Bullwinkle.
I know, but that's hard to spell.
We're gonna have a lot of fun. Come on and join us.
Sure, there's always room for one more.
Our story opens today on the campus of a large Minnesota college, the University of Wossamotta. Inside the administration building, an important meeting is taking place.
I don't want to alarm you, gentlemen, but it looks like disaster for Wossamotta U.
What's a disaster?
What do you mean?
My good disaster. What did he say?
The Chancellor said we're facing disaster.
Sing what?
Disaster!
I don't know the words. How about Camptown races instead?
Gentlemen, unless we do something quickly, we will meet our doom.
What did he say?
Doom, doom, doom!
A Camptown lady sing this song, a-doo-da, doo-da.
Please, this is no time for levity. Our enrollment has dropped 80%, our buildings are crumbling away, and what's even worse,
Yes.
they're taking the Coke machine out of the faculty lounge.
Oh, horror! But why? Why?
The answer is simple, gentlemen. What does every successful university have that we don't have?
Well-heeled alumni?
Electric lights?
The address of the Ford Foundation?
No, a successful football team.
Do we even have a football team?
Yes, Wossamotta U did have a team of sorts, but it hadn't scored a goal in 22 years.
And it's time we did.
Oh, I don't know. Seems a shame to spoil a perfect record like that.
But Coach Rocky Canute had something to say about that.
I move we get the best football team money can buy.
Here. But how will we pay for it?
How else? We'll fire a few English teachers. Yeah, who needs them? We all speak English already.
Some of us do, anyway.
You incinerating that I'm dumb?
That you're what?
Dumb.
Going to run all night, going to run all day.
And so it was settled. 5 professors were sacked and 5 football scouts were hired.
All right, you guys, I want you to scour the city, comb the countryside, and especially beat the bushes.
Why beat the bushes?
The kind of fellas we want are probably living in them. Now, go on.
The scouts sought high and low for candidates for football glory. They poked into every nook and cranny in the state. A couple of them even went further than that. They got completely lost and as a result wound up in Frostbite Falls, where as fate would have it, Rocket Squirrel chose that moment to say...
Gosh, Bullwinkle, I'm making a salami souffle and I'm all out of wiffle powder.
Gad, this is fraught with portent.
What's fraught with portent?
This picture, see? There's Eddie Fraught and George Portent. Nice fellers.
Bullwinkle, I gotta get down to the store and back before the salami souffle flops.
Stop snuffling and speak up.
Well, give me a hand, Bullwinkle.
Delighted.
Hurry!
Oop!
And propelled by mighty moose muscle, Rocky flashed clear to town, into the grocery store, and back before you could say Jack Robinson.
Jack Robin!
Here I am!
By golly, I couldn't at that.
Of course, all this hadn't gone unnoticed.
You know what this means, Chauncey?
Certainly, a fluffy souffle.
No, it means we found the football sensation of the year.
I think he's too furry for a football. And that tail.
Not the squirrel, the moose.
He's the wrong shape for a football.
But he's the right shape for a passer. Come on.
And the 2 scouts dashed into Bullwinkle, pen in hand.
Sign here, fella.
It's a college scholarship.
A scholarship?
Certainly, I can see at a glance you're brainy.
Yeah.
You're intelligent.
Yeah.
You're brilliant.
Yeah.
Then why don't you sign?
I forget how to make a bee.
Well, maybe he'll remember next time in A College for Two or Rock Enrolls.
Doggone it, will you never learn?
What are you trying to do, Junior?
I'm trying to teach Spartacus how to juggle fruit, but he keeps dropping the watermelon.
And he'll continue to drop it. You know the old saying, you can't teach an old dog new tricks.
I can't teach him an old trick.
That's beside the point, my boy. Now you take the fable of the fox and the hound. Not too many years ago, a fox named Murgatroyd Cornelius Applefinger, or MCA, went out to Hollywood and opened a theatrical agency.
Hello, CB. MCA here. Say, CB, I understand you're making a whale of a picture called Moby Richard, and you need a whale. Let me tell you, CB, let me tell you. Sure, I got one. And he sings.
Yes, the whale could sing all right, but he couldn't swim.
Darryl, baby, it's MCA here. Look, sweetie, according to the trades, I see you're casting for the lead in King Kong. You need a gorilla. Let's not monkey around, Darryl. I got just the one for you. And he dances, just like Ruby Keeler.
True, he could dance all right, but he couldn't stand high places.
Hello, Dory, baby. MCA here. Look, Lolly just called. She tells me you're making an airplane picture called The Fly and the Mighty. Wonderful, sweetie. Guess what I got? Yeah. How'd you get? And he plays the drums.
Yeah, he could play the drums with the best of them, but he couldn't fly an airplane. And with 10% of nothing coming in, MCA was forced into giving up his luxurious suite of offices. And now, hungry and destitute, he wandered the streets of the sprawling city. The lights of the theater marquees cut deeply. He was no longer a part of the thing he loved. His only thought now was to end it all and go to the loge section of the big movie show in the sky. Taking the coward's way out, he took the road to the river and stood at the very brink of Pier 17. And that's when he first heard the sound that was to change his life.
Say, that sounds like somebody sleeping on the river.
Not on the river, over the river. As he watched, the dog drifted into shore until he was directly overhead.
Hey, doggy baby. Hey, doggy doll. You know what you're doing? Wake up!
Hi?
What are you, some kind of nut or something? You can't fly, you're a dog.
Some folks, walk in their sleep. I fly in my sleep, so sue me.
MCA knew a good thing when he saw it. A dog that flew would set Hollywood on its ears.
Hello, CB, MCA here. Wait a minute, hold it, CB. Yeah, I know he sank. So did the picture, remember? I understand you're making devil dogs of the air. Now, look, I don't got an Airedale. I got a devil of a dog that really flies.
You certain? This isn't another one of your fly-by-night tricks, MCA?
So help me, Selznick, this dog is a real sleeper.
Okay. Have him take this bomb, fly over the field, and drop it on that hangar.
Right, CB. Okay, Rover. Rockabye doggy in a treetop.
The director and the crew had never seen anything like it. The dog rose into the air and at an altitude of 1,000 feet did a perfect Immelman and dropped the bomb.
There. What did I tell you, CB?
Amazing, colossal. Of course, he needs a little target practice.
You mean he didn't hit the hangar?
No, he wiped out Beverly Hills.
Who happened to be the leading lady. But they signed up another one, and the next morning they also signed up the dog to a 99-year contract. Production began on Devil Dogs of the Air, and he was destined for stardom. The script called for power dives, strafing trains, diving under bridges, and crash landings. And Freddie was superb through all of it.
Well, CB, what do you say? Great?
No doubt of it. We got a winner. All we got to shoot is the final love scene. Have Freddie on the set at 6 in the morning.
And that's when the trouble began, because 6 in the morning is pretty early, and Freddie needed his shut-eye.
What's with Freddie? How can he do a love scene when he's sound asleep?
Oh, no, nothing, Steve. I'll fix it. Come on, Freddie. Up, boy, up.
And Freddie did go up into the air. This posed a problem, for without the love scene, the picture was worthless.
My just as well tear up his contract.
No, CB, don't be hasty, baby. Don't, wait, I'll wake him up. I'll wake him.
But no matter what he tried, the dog slept and flew on. Finally, in desperation, Freddie was chained to the floor of the huge sound stage, but alas, that didn't work either. The entire cast and crew of Devil Dogs of the Air rose to unbelievable heights and were never seen or heard from again. So you see, Junior, you just can't teach an old dog new tricks.
That's not a bad moral, Pop, but I got a better one.
Oh, you're not going to say...
Yep. Let sleeping dogs fly.
Ready, Rock?
You sure you know how to work that thing?
No. Anyways, here's what it was supposed to look like.
And now, here's that wizard of the financial world with his 2 cents worth.
Hello there. Today our subject is how to be a top-flight stock salesman. Well, I see here conditions look very favorable for a upturn for Amalgamated Railroad.
Okay, I buy it.
But before I can safely recommend it, I owe it to my clients to inspect the equipment.
Never mind, I'll buy it.
Sir, I never sell a stock unless I am absolutely certain the value of the company is there. Next, we have a stock I can stand behind 100%, Amalgamated Electronics. In fact, I can safely say this is the most attractive stock in electronics.
What does it attract?
Lightning. But wait kindly, sir. I can, in good faith, sell you Amalgamated Barrel Stave at 10 cents a share.
I'll buy it.
Oh, wonderful. It's already up to 50 cents. $1, $5, 30, 250. It's split. 4,000, 50,000, 200,000.
I'm rich.
Oops. Back to 5 cents. 4, 1. I'm sorry you're wiped out. You've lost everything you have.
Well, only one thing to do.
Oh, these Wall Street traditions.
Gee, Mr. Know-It-All, if one of your clients just jumped out the window of a tall building like this, how come you look so happy?
I just remembered. Last week I sold him Amalgamated Ambulance, and now it's sure to go up.
Hello again, Peabody here. Sherman and I are on our way into the past, as usual, and today's journey should be an exciting one.
What shall I set the Wayback for, Mr. Peabody?
Date-wise, Sherman set it for July 14th, 1865.
And the place?
A steep peak in the Alps, 14,780 feet high. It is called the Matterhorn, and we shall be there when it is conquered by Lord Francis Douglas. It was a short journey, and a cold one. Before we could catch our breath, we were standing with Lord Douglas and his party in the town of Zermatt. Towering over us was the mighty Matterhorn.
Oh, this infernal delay has worn my nerves to a frazzle.
Are you ready to make your ascent, Lord Douglas?
Have been, you know, since 3 this morning.
Why are you waiting?
Because no one has said go.
You mean you and your men have been standing here all that time waiting for somebody to say go?
Yes, I suppose that does sound a trifle odd to you.
Sherman, do Lord Douglas a favor and say go.
I'd be glad to, Mr. Peabody. Go.
Underway at last, the Douglas party lost no time in climbing. We followed their progress with a spyglass and were startled 5 minutes later to see they were already halfway up.
That must be some kind of record.
Yes, it would be, if it were Lord Douglas.
Huh?
Look again, Sherman. You'll see that Lord Douglas is in a race, for those climbers halfway up are a party made up of Italians.
How can you be sure?
Look closely, my boy, and you'll see.
I don't see anything different about them except their snowshoes.
That's it, Sherman. Those snowshoes are pizzas. Suddenly, the door of our chalet burst open, and in stumbled one of Lord Douglas's guides.
Lord Douglas is doomed!
Before he could elaborate, the guide collapsed.
What do you suppose he meant, Mr. Peabody?
Only one way to find out, Sherman. We must scale the Matterhorn ourselves. Well, the climb was a simple one for Sherman and me, due to the fact that we lived in my penthouse apartment, you know. And for exercise, we would scorn the use of the elevator every so often and use the stairs. Well, we reached Lord Douglas's camp in no time at all.
And I say we turn back.
But you can't let the Italians beat us, old boy.
It isn't the Italians, old man. It's the...
It's what, Lord Douglas?
The abdominal snowman.
The who?
A creature who inhabits snow-covered mountains, Sherman, and throws snowballs at people. My words were followed by a bombardment of the aforementioned objects.
How the devil can I conquer the Matterhorn with a snowball in my... face?
Sherman, being all boy and a yard wide, was all for sending up a bombardment of his own. I had other ideas, though, and set the party to constructing 3 snowmen of our own.
This sure is fun, Mr. Peabody.
And a half hour later, we were rid of the abdominal snowman and free to resume the climb, for under my direction, we had erected a bridge game consisting of 3 snowmen, a table, a pack of cards, and 4 chairs. It wasn't long before our attacker joined the game. And if I knew bridge, this game would last a long time.
By George, that was positively wizard. Onward!
The ascent continued, and although no one voiced it out loud, each man harbored a fear the Italians would reach the summit first. Unfortunately, as we rounded a bend, we found the Italians had run into bad luck and were quitting.
It's all his fault, Luigi here. I'm telling him once, I'm telling him 1,000 times. Last 100 feet to the top, you gotta climb with rope. What does he bring? A spaghetti.
And the meatballs.
We'd give you some of our rope, old boy, but we don't have any. I guess we can't get to the top either.
Oh, that's too bad. Tell you what, you can have a nice dish of hot spaghetti.
The spaghetti gave me an idea. I promptly tied the ends together and doused the whole thing in snow. The spaghetti hardened and was as good as the strongest rope, if not better. Lord Douglas, Sherman, and I were the only ones willing to scale the summit with spaghetti, and so while the others watched, we made a final assault. The spaghetti held up, and it wasn't long before the 3 of us were standing on the top of the Matterhorn. Warmed by the climb, Lord Douglas removed his fur parka and hung it over a scrawny tree. I'll give you 3 guesses, Sherman, as to what type of tree that is.
Pine?
No.
Oak?
No.
I give up, Mr. Peabody. What kind of tree is it?
My boy, that is a Douglas fir.
Last time, you remember, the trustees of Wossamotta U were wondering how to keep their college from going bankrupt.
How about giving an honorary degree to Daddy Warbucks?
You ninny, he's only a make-believe character.
We're real?
In the end, of course, they followed the lead of so many other colleges. They decided to get a winning football team. As a result, 2 scouts are trying to sign a Bullwinkle.
Bullwinkle, you know who these fellas are?
Pick and Pat?
No.
Gallagher and Sheen?
No.
Null and Void? Fair and Warmer?
No, they're scouts.
If they're scouts, let's see 'em rub 2 sticks together.
They're football scouts.
Then let's see 'em rub 2 footballs together.
Let's check the little old rule book, Edgar. Uh-oh.
Trouble?
Says here we can enroll anybody except a moose.
Let me see that. Oh, Chauncey, that doesn't say moose.
No?
That's mouse.
Hot diggity!
Come on, sign.
Okay.
X. Bullwinkle, you know how to spell your name.
Yeah, but I don't want to look like a show-off.
That's
Humble, that's me.
Yeah, but...
Mr. Modesty.
But...
When it comes to humility, I'm the greatest.
So I see.
And so it came to pass that a few days later, Bullwinkle Moose arrived on the campus of Wossamotta U.
It's like a beautiful dream rock. There must be a catch in it somewhere.
You sure you got everything, Bullwinkle?
Well, let's see. I'm wearing my bell-bottom trousers and 3-tone shoes.
Yeah.
I got my ukulele and my hair stickum.
Uh-huh. Do you have your textbooks?
Don't bother me with details, Rock.
Mr. Moose, I'm your counselor. Now, about your classes.
I just wear 'em to read.
No, your classes.
I gotta go to classes?
Of course.
I told you there was a catch in it somewheres.
Now, I'd suggest you take Introduction to Chemical Kinetics, Differential Calculus, and the History of the Peloponnesian Wars.
Take 'em, I can't even pronounce 'em.
Boy, they sound tough.
I'll never have time to play football.
Oh, you're a football player?
The Frostbite Falls Flash. Want to see my clippings?
From your last game?
No, from my last haircut.
It won't be necessary. You'll take the regular classes for an athletic scholarship.
Which are?
Personal grooming, crocheting, and reading modern classics.
That last one sounds tough. What modern classic do I have to read?
Dick and Jane at the Seashore.
Well, that's more like it.
I'm afraid so.
Well, how you making out, Flash?
Just dandy fool, Mr. Scout.
You know who this is?
Of course. The Scoutmaster.
No, this is our coach, Rocky Canute. Put it there, pal.
Oh, thanks a mill. It was getting a mite heavy.
Maybe you better suit up, Moose.
In a few moments, Bullwinkle was attired in his very own football uniform.
Bullwinkle, you're barefoot.
Yeah, I like to feel my toes grip the earth. Besides, they didn't have any size 22s.
Well, let's see you throw one, Moose.
Throw a game already? I haven't even started practicing yet.
Not a game, a pass. Let's see you throw a forward pass.
Okay. How's this?
And Bullwinkle faded back, cocked his arm, and fired a forward pass that traveled a miserable 10 feet and fell to the ground.
How's that, Coach? Coach? Gee, where'd he go?
Over in a dead faint, that's where.
Well, is this the end of Bullwinkle's sports career? Be sure to see our next episode, The Hidden Ball Play, or Goal is Where You Find It.
It looks as if our time has just about run out.
Mine must be a little slow.
You got the credits, Bullwinkle?
All on this itty-bitty card. Oop.
We're late again, Bullwinkle.
Right.
Bye now. See you next time.